Hello everyone, I'm still Julia Marcos and this is Strategic Development module. In this video we are going to talk about strategic planning, and I really hope that you took previous two videos seriously and you took time, sat down with your team and shaped together your vision and your mission, and now you're also clear about your values and you know how to communicate them in the organization and outside, and from this moment we can build up upon this foundation. Once again, clarity on your vision and mission will help you all the way through. It will help you to see what you're going to do in the next 5 years, 2 years, 1 year, and even next week and tomorrow. So really take your time, make it clear there before we go further on. And when it comes to strategic planning, there will be 2 videos about it. In this video, we are going to have an overview. We are going to cover big chunks, and I'm going to ask you several questions and give you a couple of tools to bring even more clarity. And then later on in the next video, we are going to talk about daily activities and also management tools. So let's jump into it. The first question that I want you to answer is, what resources have you already got in your organization? Here you can include a track record of previous successful projects, your team and volunteers, financial resources, local partnerships, offices, other assets. And before planning, it's really good to understand what you have and could be what you are missing. I hear it many times from newly shaped organizations that we haven't got anything. This is simply not true. Because for sure you have your expertise, or you have your previous experience in Erasmus as a participant, or could be as a volunteer, or could be you belong to a different organization, you wrote a couple of projects, so you don't start from zero. And then think, could we have 1, 2, 5, 10 local volunteers who are ready to support you? Or could be you got your couple of first projects approved, so you already have the first money and you have some budget that you can play with. Or could be you're lucky enough to have the office or educational space or event space or some other kind of space from municipality, or you have actually connections with the municipality or the organizations. It all counts. And once you're clear about what you already have, it's easier to envision what you might create. So one part of it is to see what you already have. And then the second part of this question would be what resources you don't have but you want to have in the future. And then again, could be you understand, okay, we need to have more money to be sustainable. And then you will know that when shaping your goals, you should take into account, or how it is in our organization, Synergy Bulgaria right now, we really are understaffed. We don't have enough people to handle all the ideas and projects that we have and envision. And basically this is something that we are missing at the moment. We are missing a strong team, we are also missing volunteers and are looking for them. Or could be you will understand, okay, we miss some simple things as software and tools and laptops, that we cannot be productive and work on them, and then there are other ways to find them. Anyway, whatever you come up with, it's important that you put it down on the paper, like you see where you're standing right now. You do your reality check, because you can come to your vision, or you can have your strategy and you can envision this picture where you want to go only once you understand where you are now. So don't disregard this step and take time to do so. Another question, second question that I will have to you is what are your goals? And I would ask you to put 4 goals for yourself: financial, project-wise, team-wise, and strategic. Think about these 4 aspects and make a list of goals. Here you can choose. You can do it for the next 2 years, or you can do it for the next 1 year. I can say that for Synergy, we're doing it, we have our strategy for the next 5 years, but then we sit down and we plan year by year. But when it comes to business direction, we already have everything scheduled for the next 2 years. It is up to you. I'm not sure where you are starting right now, how much clarity you have right now, but let's say you are fresh and you don't see so many opportunities. Make these goals for 1 year. And once again, I will repeat those goals that I want you to set. First, strategic. Yeah, so where you are as organization in 1 year. Yeah, like what you are. Are you a local player? Are you international player? Yeah, like what you want, big scale. Financial, what's your revenue? So how much money goes through your organization for the whole year? Or project-wise, yeah, how many projects do you have approved? How many projects you have running? Or team-wise, how many people do you have in your core team? How many volunteers? So let me give you an example, yeah, how basic understanding our vision and mission and values helped us to go to goals and to shape them for the next couple of years. When we sat down and decided where we want to go and how we see ourselves and our development as organization, we understood, okay, we are done working with KA1 projects outside of accreditation. So we don't want to play the lottery, or we don't want to compete for grants for KA1 projects. So for this, we just got accreditation as organization, and this is covered. And because we are accredited for youth activities, we also have certain budget that is stable every year and we can count on. But also, for some time, we were applying for KA2 small scale. These were small partnerships. We were trying out partnerships. We were playing with different topics. And then at the end of the year, we understood, okay, that is enough. Yeah, we have enough experience. We are producing great results. We are impacting our target groups. Now we want to play a big game. So we decided that this year we step out of big, small scale KA2 and we step into big scale. We will not have many projects, but they would be super relevant. So that there is energy, there is enthusiasm, there is interest to keep them developing. Got this part? If yes, great. Because for a moment, I want you here to stop. Yeah? So imagine that you have clarity about your resources. You know your vision, you know your mission, and you have your 4 goals. What comes next? I want that for a moment you see how are you already doing as an organization when it comes to activities. What activities you have and how much impact they produce and how much energy they take. Because look, I mean, your energy, yeah, it's a limited resource. You cannot distribute energy for 50 projects, yeah, you will die. So you will need to choose. So before going into breaking down the goals and seeing everyday tasks, yeah, do a simple exercise. Write down your activities. So for example, local events, local workshops, or KA2 small-scale projects, or KA1 youth exchanges. Write them down and evaluate them from 0 to 10. First, how much energy they take from you, with 0 like no energy, with 10 all the time, all the energy. And then evaluate each of them based on what the impact they create. And here, not only impact to the world, to your target groups, but also how much they aligned with your vision and mission that you newly shaped. Yeah, with 0, oh my God, has nothing to do, to 10, oh my God, super aligned. It's a building stone every single day. Yeah, and then see what you have got. Yeah, see what you have got and whether you see anything striking. Because could be there will be some activities in your list that totally don't make sense. Yeah, that you put super much energy, but the impact is like this. Or could be you will see that certain activities are super well balanced. Yeah, you put great energy, but you have great impact and it is very much aligned. And this would be your direction to develop. Once you do it, yeah, write down 4 things, and I will give you also the handout with these questions. The first thing, what activities you should totally eliminate. Yeah, they're just energy drainers. They don't create any value. Yeah, it's just energy drainers. The second, what activities you should decrease. So what should take less of your focus, but it is still aligned, it's still good for your organization. And I can say that for Synergy Bulgaria, for example, this is long-term volunteering. Yeah, we don't need so many people in the office anymore. In the past, we used to have 6 people in the office. We don't need so many volunteers. It's nice to have support, yeah, but this is also something that takes a lot of energy. So for us, we understand, yeah, we don't want to eliminate it fully, but could be we want to cut it from 6 to 2 or 3 volunteers maximum. Then the third category, what projects you want to have more of. Yeah, so what is there that has a lot of potential. And then for me, for example, these are KA2 big scale. Yeah, we are partners in one now. We want to have a couple more because we want to allocate more energy there. Yeah, we see it as building stones, and when they are aligned with quality use work or NGO management, yeah, we are creating something very meaningful that will be serving in the next years. And the last question is what activities you should introduce. So could be you heard in the past about local initiatives, solidarity projects, but you were so focused on international cooperation that you never found time to get this type of funding and do things locally. Yeah, then that could be also the potential for you to introduce and to develop. So let's summarize here. Yeah, I gave you quite some questions, quite some tools here, but want them to put together because, once again, clarity is the key. What resources you have as an organization? What is your mission and vision? What are your goals for the next 1 or 2 years? Once these 3 questions are clarified, review your current activities. See for each of them how much impact they create and how much energy they take. And based on this, see how you want to go next, what activities you want to start, what activities you want to eliminate, what activities you want to increase and decrease. Believe me, if you do so, you will already look at your organization in a very, very different light. And this is what I wish you after this video. See you in the next one.